We've got some paint on there. Kind of break up that solid base that we had before. I did my best to match the side of the house. It's pretty close. If I have a chance, I'm gonna put it up against it and see how close I am, but this is looking pretty good. What do you guys think? I like it. It's not finished quite yet. There's one last step. I'm going to take my finger and use some mud, joint compound, and paint, which is the monster mud, and just run it in between here and do the grout. And then after that, it'll be finished. So let me back up a little bit. You can see the Diagon Alley entrance, and I like it. I think it came out pretty good. Here's a couple angles, and then I'll show you the back side. You see my kids' rock wall in the background. That's just temporary. I'm going to actually use those panels for the hunt this year. They just they had an American Ninja Warrior birthday party, and we made a rock wall for them. So it's temporarily up there, but then of course I'm going to reuse those panels for the hunt. So here's the back side, and so it just gives the illusion as people walk through, so they don't get distracted by just a flat board. And then I got some whatever brick I had left over, I just stuck on there. I guess I could have put some up here. I didn't think about that. I don't know. It's kind of it'd be kind of just hanging down just a little bit. I don't think it's that big a deal. I think I'll leave it. Kind of running out of foam anyway. But there's the back side. Yes, I did paint all the angles, even the top. Even though nobody's gonna see, but I'm gonna know. So here's the front one more time. And yeah, I think it's gonna look really cool. So I'll show you guys the grout. I'll show you guys the grout in a little bit. I'm just thinking, when am I gonna get a chance to do that? Maybe in the next day or two, so I will try to do that. Okay guys, another update coming soon. Okay, this is the last phase of the Diagon Alley entrance. I have my monster mud mixed up to be pretty thick because I want it to look like fake mortar. And I also put a gray color to it, so the paint I used was gray, which made that look gray. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my gloved hand here, and I'm going to run my finger in between the bricks and get the mortar pasted in there, and I'm gonna make it pretty authentic looking because I don't mind the drips and some of the edges being grayed, because that's gonna make it look realistic. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on that a little bit, and I will show you my progress. There we go. Starting to come together. Let me show you guys my process. I just basically put my finger in this stuff and just shove it on in the corners and little crevices, and don't worry about getting it on the edge of the brick, because if you look at regular brick, real brick, it's exactly what it looks like. It's just kind of messy, and I might go back and clean some of the front of the bricks up, but maybe not. I think it looks fine the way it is. I'll just shove it in there. Just kind of take a little bit at a time. And the reason I'm using my glove is that I've done it before with just my hand, my bare hand, and it's a little rough, you know, after you do a lot of this. And I do want to do other things today, so I'm just using a little protection so I don't rub my fingers raw. But that's about it. Just so you're covering kind of the paint on the wood, and that it looks, you know, kind of like full of mortar. There's a little gap here. It's kind of make it gloppy looking so that it can't really see the grain of the wood. Oops. No, that's okay. That one got a little messy. I'll make it look really real. Okay. So anyway, that's my little process. I could use a brush, but I find my finger faster, and then this makes it look a bit more real. And like I said, you can go back over with a brush if you want to and clean up the front of the brick, but most of the time, I don't think it's very necessary. Alright, and we are done. There's the Diagon Wall entrance. Diagon Alley. I got the grout in there. A little sloppy with my hand. And I think it looks pretty much like real brick. A lot similar to the methods that I used years ago for my cemetery columns, with a couple new improvements and just kind of how to learn with brick and how to make it look old and roughed up, but pretty much the same technique. So let me drop back a little bit. You can see the whole thing in my messy backyard. There it is. So you can see up close kind of the details with the grout. Sorry about the sun. Right, there we go. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it that way. There's a couple bricks that kind of got dripped on the front, but you know what? I think it looks good. We're gonna leave it that way. I even did the back. You can see the back a little bit. You know, I took my glove basically and I just rubbed it over the surface of the edges and the front of the bricks, and it gives that little kind of mortar look. It's been smeared with mortar because these bricks are moving in the story and shifting, and so you're going to see grout on all edges basically. So I kind of took that into consideration as I was using my glove with the monster mud. So there we are. There's Diagon Alley, the entrance. Of course, now we have to work on Diagon Alley itself, and I'm really excited to do that project, and I will tell you very soon, show you very soon all the projects that we got planned for that. So anyway, more Harry Potter props to come. Enjoy. Happy hunting.